Hi guys, Dear to Begin Life Coaching. I've been 7.5 months away from my bestie.
Bestie from the Westie.
Yo D. Yo
Yo.
D. We're
Double
double
D.
D. Today I want to look at goal setting.
Yeah,
And
I think that's
and
great.
I'm going to do it on you.
Oh, great.
I was looking at Vanessa Van Edwards in the morning and she did this goal setting technique. And I thought, awesome.
Okay.
And so I want to do it on you.
So you guys have to join us though.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
Yay! Yay! So, first of all, you guys, the first thing I want you to do is think of one word, Yao, one word that from last year that wraps up just one word for last year, 2021.
Well.
Wow.
Well, that's my word.
Well.
Well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that's interesting. Well, okay. Well, what we have we here? What did you learn from last year?
Huh. A lot of things actually. Being closed up in a room,
Okay. Isolation or just
isolation basically from people, but also isolation from environment.
okay. Do you know what? I think I'd like to do this too.
All
Do you want
right.
to give us? Oh no, I've got here.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I actually learned how to come into my own. I learned acceptance. I learned to accept me and to love me. My growth, and I am grateful for the family during this time. It taught me family. So I accepted my life. I accepted whatever came through and family. That
Yeah.
was beautiful things of 2021.
Yeah.
So my what would your phrase be for 2021?
Well, it's over.
It's over.
Yes.
That's your phrase.
Yeah.
It's over. Wow. My one would be I'm great. I'm grateful. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful, and I've accepted my life, and I'm grateful for it.
Huh. Interesting.
How's that?
Cool.
How's that? How's that? Okay. So let's move on a little bit. Um, let's go on to how we, from our tools, like from learning to go inward and go into ourselves, how can we go forward? Like, what do we want out of 2022? Well, what?
Well, there goes my word again.
No.
For 2022, I see it all about my career. You know,
Yeah.
I want to succeed in my career. I
Mm.
want to make a name for myself in the world of writing, books, and stuff like that, basically.
Um, I think what I want in 2022 is to be a giver, to be able to really give to people.
Hmm.
And that's going to come through Dear to Begin Life Coaching. I really, really want to share. I want to give all my knowledge to people and learn. Yeah. So that's going to be my goal. So can you tell me a little bit about yourself now? How would you see yourself now?
I'm still learning.
Yeah.
I'm still at the learning stage. I mean, there are a lot of things that um, I've experienced throughout 21, and I really want to expand on 22. Um, but I'm still learning.
So you see yourself as a learner now.
Yeah,
Okay.
I still see myself as a learner. So
Okay. Now, how how I see myself now as being in limbo. In limbo, I know I'm in a transition between English teacher, institute owner, in doing something with books.
Hmm.
And so I definitely see myself in transition and a little bit scared, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I see. Now, what I want you to think of a celebrity. Can you think of a celebrity for me?
Male or female?
Doesn't matter.
Hmm. Okay, I have someone in mind.
Yeah.
Okay, Charlie Hunnam.
Okay. Now, I want you to tell me what you admire about him.
Wow. First of all, he's a pure gentleman,
Yeah.
and he goes after the right projects,
Okay.
and he gives it his all when he's acting, and he gets into the right role.
So he's extremely focused.
Yeah,
He's got
dedicated.
integrity.
Hmm.
He does everything according to what he's supposed to.
Yeah,
He's disciplined.
yep,
So that's and he's a gentleman.
yep.
He's an orthodox kind of right believer. He's okay. That's pretty amazing. The person that I think of is Mel Robbins because she's a giver. She gives so much of her work away. She's transformed so many lives. She's helped so many people. And that's who I admire. That's who I'm striving to be like. Now, I want you to see yourself in 10 years' time.
Whoa, it's a bit far away.
Yeah.
I was expecting 3 years, 5 years maximum. Well, 10 years. A couple of bestsellers, probably.
Okay. Couple of bestsellers. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe a couple of feature films.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, books turned into series. Um, talk shows.
Yeah.
Uh, podcasts. Maybe even like helping younger writers become authors.
Okay.
You know, that's always been like a semi dream of mine.
Yeah, see, my one would be that I'm a mentor, actually being able to transforming lives, being there to help, especially young adults in their career, to start off their career, to help them through their lives, and just be there for people. Yeah. Now, what I've just asked you is, when we set plans for the future, is to set a goal, like you said, that you see yourself doing all these things usually, and when we do set a goal, because they're so big in the first couple of months of the year, or even month, or even 20 days, or 10 days, or 5 days, we usually stop doing them.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why. Because the way we see ourselves now, and number 2 and 3 that I asked you, being a celebrity in 10 years' time, it's using a different part of the brain.
Hmm.
And so when you see yourself in 10 years' time, and when you see a celebrity, it's something that it's not real.
Uh-huh.
We only see ourselves now. That's why we don't follow it through.
Okay.
And after listening to, what was her name? Vanessa Van Edwards, I I learned the science behind how to reach a goal
Okay.
today and how to marry the present self with the future self to achieve a goal
Okay.
without and yeah, and what it is actually becoming real.
Okay.
So what I'd like you to do is look at this, and what it is it's basically assessing what happened in 2000, and my dogs are snoring.
If you hear them in the background, it's actually pretty cute, but
It's actually quite relaxing,
yeah, it
eh?
is.
So what we've got here is 2021. We've got health, we've got business, we've got friends, family, personal passions, and spiritual. Now, what I would like you to do is while you're filling in from 1 to 5,
Mm-hmm.
and 5 being extremely satisfied.
Okay.
So you're going to look at all areas of your life, and 5 being extremely satisfied. While you're filling that, I'm just going to go through with everybody
Mm-hmm.
what all, like, what they, what each area means.
All right.
So, business could mean, how do you feel about your work? How do you feel about your current situation, your career, your business, your effectiveness? How good are you with work? The next one is friends. Um, how is your social life? Okay, with COVID, it's a bit difficult. Your friendships, your support system. The next one is your family, your relationships, your personal relationships with your mother, your father, your children, your spouse, your partner, whatever. The next one is your personal passions. Do you feel that, your projects, your hobbies, your fun activities, do they really fulfill you? The next one is spiritual. Can you can interpret this really how you want your spiritual life, but it might be, I see it as God, my connection to God, but it might even be with your health, with your going inward, connecting to, yeah. And the last one is your physical health, or your, yeah, even, yeah, I suppose we could say your mental health. So you've done it. Oh,
Yeah.
yay. Oh, yay.
All right.
So
So
let's have a look. Right. Okay. So first we're going into business. You're not satisfied with
no,
business. Okay. So that needs a bit of work. We want to take that from a 1.
two
We
or
want
five.
to bridge it to a 5. Okay. Friends, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Now, actually, before we go on, why would you say business 1?
Because at the moment I'm considered a freelancer, unemployed. So
Okay.
I would prefer to be either full time or more employed.
Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough. So, yeah, okay. Why would you say friends are 3?
Um. Well, because of COVID last year
Yeah,
and the year before, it was a bit hard to travel and everything. So um, it was on both sides.
okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Your family 3?
It's a struggle. It's also because of COVID, because you're stuck in the same house and you're trying to figure out,
Arguing maybe something.
yeah,
And personal passions are 4.
yeah,
So you're really enjoying
yeah.
that. You're pretty cool with that. Okay. And spiritual, you're a 4. Okay, cool. And health are 3.
I'm improving in that point. I'm actually working on it. So
Now, I reckon, okay, a 3's, but we want to get the 1s and 2s to a 5.
yeah,
So we want to get the 1s and 2s to a 5. If you guys can see that, you might want to do the same. We want to get the 1s and 2s to a 5. So how could we bridge the gap? How can you activate your business to get there? What would your goals be?
it's networking. At the moment, I already like um, you know, instigated a connection with somebody,
Okay.
and we're gonna connect tomorrow for
Hmm.
a business connection, and we're gonna see from there what's
Okay.
gonna happen.
Friends, how can we go? Okay, we're not worried that much. It's a 3. Health, how can we improve our health? Health is a 3 too.
Yeah, but it's health can be also physical, mental, and psychological
Okay,
or
so
emotional.
basically, you're at a 3 for health, friends, and family.
Yeah, they're all connected in
How
sort
could
of.
we take them to a 5? What do you need to do?
Well, to get them to a five, I need to be grounded with myself first.
Nice.
Um, and for me to be grounded, I need to be satisfied in the business section.
Hmm.
So for that to work, I need to actually find something worth my time
Okay.
and energy.
Yeah.
So those threes can become fives.
Okay. Now, what's one word for 2022?
Patience.
Patience. Nice.
Yeah.
A phrase?
A phrase. Um, glass breaks.
Okay. Glass breaks. Okay. Now, you've got to be really clear on this phrase. It has to be put everywhere.
All right.
So it means it has to be it has to be on your to do list every day. So glass breaking, you've got to post it on your mirror. You've got to set in a timer on your alarm every maybe at 4:30 or 4:44 every day. That glass breaks. So how are you going to get out of your comfort zone? How are
Exactly.
you going to get from being an observer to a doer? That's what I see as a glass breaking. So that's interesting. So
Yeah.
how are you going to get out of that comfort zone? Now, remember, these big goals are really hard, like writing bestsellers, writing hit movies, whatever, a big screenwriting and all that. Now, they are like overwhelming. We have to set like micro goals, like 10-minute micro goals every day in order to achieve that. And so, how are you going to do that?
What do you
Like
mean
with
by
your
10 minutes?
writing, how, like even sitting down and at your desk and setting it up, that's a 10-minute. And that way you can praise yourself. Because what it's going to do is your body is going to be filled with testosterone in that 10 minutes that you've achieved a micro goal towards the big goal. It's going to give you testosterone, and it's that small wins that makes you really, it's testosterone as a man, I mean, but women have it as well, and it's a real reward. It makes you feel really strong and mighty to continue, because as well as the big goals, we need the micro goals in order to achieve.
Okay.
So, 10-minute wins, small wins every day. So,
Like
with,
writing a list, basically.
yeah, and just making sure that you tick them off, the
Yeah.
10-minute wins, setting up your desk, setting
Okay.
up the lighting, setting up this, I don't know. And also, dopamine, when you actually reward yourself, it gives you motivation. It re-energizes you and makes you want to. So dopamine and testosterone is done with those 10-minute wins, and it
Mhm.
motivates you to, energizes you to keep going.
Okay.
So that's an interesting concept. Yeah. So if we were to look at 2022, um, if you're going to look at your micro wins every day, you can plan that out,
Okay.
and you can think of your big goal. So if you're going to write maybe 65,000 words for a book that you said that you wanted to do, you might do 1,000 a day,
Mm-hmm.
words a day,
Yeah.
in order, and that would be okay, it's not a 10-minute one, but it's going towards your goal. But setting up your desk in order to be energized, that's going to create the motivation to continue writing. And 1,000 words, that's not much a day,
No.
really. No. You can learn, like, there's so many wins that you can do, like even learning a couple of words for, even if your 10-minute win could be learning new vocabulary for your writers, or I don't know, there's so many ways that you can, yeah. So how do you feel about that? Do you feel more energized and ready for 2022?
That was amazing. That was
Let's do
brilliant.
this. Let's do
How
this.
do you guys feel?
Yeah, comments below. Love you guys. Dare to Begin Life Coaching 2022. It's a nice ring, eh?
Yeah.
2022.
Two.
There's so many 222s in
Yeah.
there. So awesome. Cool.
Positive
Love you
number.
guys. Love you guys. Dare to Begin Life Coaching signing off. Love you, Dean.